Welcome back. It's wonderful to see you today. I hope that you are well and safe at home and that you have been trying new things and going back to some old things that maybe you forgot how much you enjoyed. And I hope that you are connected to people who you love, whether it is in person with members of your household or virtually with people who you maybe can't see up close right now, but that you want to stay connected with. Today, I have a collection of poems to share with you. They are from A Child's Garden of Verses by Robert Louis Stevenson. This edition is illustrated by Henriette Willoughby Lemaire. I have always loved this edition because it is the same one that my grandmother used to read to me when I was little. So the pictures, the illustrations, and the poems themselves bring back feelings of sleeping over at my grandmother's house and going to bed in the summertime and having her tuck me in and pat my arm with one or two fingers just gently as she was reading me these poems. I wouldn't choose to share this whole book with children in 2020. Some of it is quite outdated, but some of the poems are beautiful classics about timeless childhood feelings, and I would like to share some of those. Here you can see some of the beautiful illustrations, some of the paintings in the book. A Child's Garden of Verses. And he dedicated this collection to his mother. The first poem I'd like to share is one that rang true for me as a child. It's called Bed in Summer. In the winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candle light. In summer, quite the other way, I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree, or hear the grown-up people's feet still going past me on the street. And does it not seem hard to you, when all the sky is clear and blue, that I should like so much to play, to have to go to bed by day? Do you know that feeling? When you have to go to bed early and other people are still awake and you can hear their voices and hear their feet and wish that you were part of it. Maybe you can even smell somebody's barbecue from outside. It's hard to go to bed early in summer. I'd like to share this next poem, At the Seaside. When I was down beside the sea, a wooden spade they gave to me to dig the sandy shore. My holes were empty like a cup. In every hole the sea came up, till it could come no more. And if you have been to the seashore or you've been to a lake that has lapping waves, maybe you've tried this before. You've dug holes or maybe a moat and watched all the water fill it back up. It's pretty fun. The next poem that I would like to share is about being sick in bed. And I hope that everyone right now is well and healthy and not sick in bed. But the next time that you are feeling sick, or if you need to stay in bed for some reason, maybe you will want to use your imagination and create your own Land of Counterpane, which is the name of this poem. When I was sick and lay abed, I had 2 pillows at my head, and all my toys beside me lay, to keep me happy all the day. And sometimes, for an hour or so, I watched my leaden soldiers go, with different uniforms and drills, among the bedclothes, through the hills. And sometimes sent my ships in fleets, all up and down among the sheets, or brought my trees and houses out, and planted cities all about. I was the giant, great and still, that sits upon the pillow hill, and sees before him dale and plain, the pleasant land of Counterpane. Have you made up a story or an imaginary land before? What sort of creatures lived there? What did the houses and trees and boats look like? It's fun to use our imaginations to create something completely new. And the next poem that I would like to share is about something that doesn't happen anymore. Because in the olden days, before there was electricity and before we had electric street lights on the roads, there were lanterns along the street, and somebody had to come around every night to set the lamp on fire, to light the lamp and close the little window, and then the street lights would be lit up. And that person was called a lamplighter. And that's the name of this poem, The Lamplighter. My tea is nearly ready, and the sun has left the sky. It's time to take the window to see Leary going by. For every night at tea time and before you take your seat, with lantern and with ladder, he comes posting up the street. Now Tom would be a driver, and Maria go to sea, and my papa is a banker and as rich as he can be. But I, when I am stronger and can choose what I'm to do, oh, Leary, I'll go round at night and light the lamps with you. For we are very lucky with a lamp before the door, and Leary stops to light it as he lights so many more. And oh, before you hurry by with ladder and with light, oh, Leary, see a little child and nod to him tonight. Can you imagine being that little person waiting for someone to come and light your street lamp? And hoping that he'll look up and see you and say hello? I know some kids who wait for the garbage man to get there, or the mail delivery person. This last poem is called The Swing. When I was little, I loved swings. I still do. But if I was ever feeling sad or upset or frustrated, my mom used to put me on the swing and push me back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I would tell her everything that was bothering me and get everything out of my heart and off my chest. The swing. How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall till I can see so wide. Rivers and trees and cattle and all over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown. Up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. I look forward to the next time that I am on a swing. And I look forward to the next time that we read a story together. Thank you for coming. I hope you liked those poems, and I'll see you next time. Bye.